Hey everybody, for this video I want to break down our fighting stance and then two basic punching techniques that you're going to do in a lot of your beginner classes. In fact, you're going to do these techniques at least 20 to 30,000 times from the time you start until you earn your first degree black belt. All right, so they're really important basic techniques. We're going to get a lot of repetitions in, whether it's sparring or pad strikes or classical drills. You're going to do a lot of these strikes a lot of the time, so make sure that you get some good practice at home and then begin that journey of trying to master all of these beginner basic and fundamental techniques. All right, so to get started is our fighting stance. I want you to take your left hand, bring it over to the opposite ear, right hand points out so that those elbows are squeezing together. We step backwards with the right leg, bending the knees, and then the top hand is actually going to be a block. So when I go to my fighting stance, I'm doing an outside forearm block, but instead of completing the block, I stop about nose level. So I'm right in front of my nose, all right, but out enough that I can still block and deflect without punching myself or without keeping my blocks in too tight where they're not going to be as effective. All right, so from here, the right hand comes back to our solar plexus, and that's our fighting stance. All right, so one more time, left hand to our right ear. Right hand is out, elbows together. We step back, bending the knees, and then block both hands at the same time. All right, from here, we're going to do our twist and punch. So I'm going to twist my back foot. I'm going to punch with that back hand, all right, keeping this hand up ready to guard or block. All right, so again, we twist that back foot. Punching hand comes straight out from the solar plexus. Blocking hand stays up to guard. All right, and then one little trick that you can use to get extra power is you think about using your torso, your shoulders, to help twist your body or snap your body into that punch. So it's not just about turning the foot, it's about getting as much of my body weight behind that punch as I can. So if I think about ripping this shoulder back while keeping my guard up, it's going to get more of my upper body and my torso behind that twisting motion with that punch. All right, and then last thing with these hand strikes, I want you to think about going out at 100 miles an hour, back at 200 miles an hour. All right, so eventually we'll take the instructions out a little bit. We won't say back every time. We'll have you twist, hit, and then come back, similar to what you would see with a boxer or a kickboxer. All right, and then second move that we're working on is our twist and palm heel. So instead of aiming out with these top two knuckles like we do on a punch, we're going to open that hand up, and we're going to aim the heel of the palm towards the nose. All right, so we twist the same way we did with that punch, but at the very end, we open it up. We're flexing these muscles in our hand. We're aiming for the bridge of the nose, or just right into the nose. All right, and then we come back to our regular fighting stance. And then same thing, if I want that power, I just think about using my upper body to help shoot it out, snap it out, and then I race it back. All right, from here, we go to goman, which just means end. And then we'll see you guys for the next video. In the next video, we're going to break down some of our beginner snapping techniques. Again, things that are going to really help set up your jump kicks, your round kicks, your sparring kicks. So make sure you guys come back and then practice some of these things at home.